Hello, kiddos. Today might be a fun day, but also full of work. So let's give you the rundown. I am working with JCPenney because Ashley Graham just dropped a line with them. Unfortunately, I have to go to the store and get my select so I can make this dang video. And it's all the way in Glendale. I don't live in Glendale. I don't live near Glendale. So I need to make my way over there so I can come back and hopefully shoot. And this is kind of what happens a lot of the times when you're an influencer. You have to run on somebody else's clock, which is not my forte. Definitely not my happiest when I have to do that. I gotta be in my bag. And maybe some of you are asking like, oh my God, Javi, that's so dramatic. Like you just have to go to a store and buy it. Technically is dramatic. I'm not saying that my job is hard, but it has some aspects that's not the most convenient a lot of the times. This one isn't necessarily convenient because of the timeline. They want me to get this done by Wednesday. I have plans tomorrow, so I can't film tomorrow. So that leaves me with today. They didn't give me a gift card until literally 30 minutes ago. I have to run on somebody else's schedule. And also, obviously, make sure that I deliver because I like having these jobs. I enjoy it. I like working with brands. And I also know that on their side, it's definitely not the easiest either. So I'm not here to like on that side of things. I think if we all work together and make sure that we're all having good attitudes and everything like that, then we can make the dream work. So this isn't the first time that I've had to like go in store to get stuff. It's not the ideal because obviously like once we get the clothes, then then the clock starts ticking. So if we aren't able to meet deadlines, obviously that doesn't look good. If for some reason things don't fit, obviously that's not good either. You want to make sure that everything pretty much goes perfectly once you have the clothes, and that's a lot of pressure sometimes. So maybe today I'm going to take you on an influencer day because that's what I'm doing. What am I smelling like today? I think I want to do Josie Marin. This is a tangerine, topless tangerine. It smells so good. I'm gonna keep the citrus going with this Daisy Marc Jacobs. It has like, I think it's like maybe orange blossom, mandarin or something. It smells really good. And a little Dead Cool vanilla. Okay, I'm back. Let's talk. I went to JCPenney. I got everything that I needed, so I'm excited for that. I'll have to film on Wednesday because tomorrow I won't be able to be here. So there was a video going around. It went viral pretty much. I think most people have seen it by now. A girl talking about how influencers are greedy and make way too much money and that teachers should get paid more, that they don't do anything but go to Pilates and all their days look the same. And basically every influencer is the SoundCloud rapper. You can look at this from so many different ways. And the way that I think about it is being an influencer, obviously, hello. My job had never been about pumping product to people. I started this job and people called it influencer because we're influencing people. So there's influencer and content creator. Most people fall kind of in the middle, a little bit of everything. When I first started with this job, which now has been 10 years that I've been doing this consistently, I would say about 5 full time, maybe a little bit more actually. So I definitely know a thing or two. The new age of the influencers, the people who have gone viral on TikTok, for example, and have made their lives look entirely different in only a matter of like 3 or 6 months is super different from when I first started and when I was first seeing people coming up on YouTube, that type of stuff. I mean, we practically made a job out of nothing, a whole career out of nothing. So many people have had amazing opportunities. They have their own businesses. They've partnered with different businesses. There's so much good that has happened, and it's an industry that's filled predominantly by women. The way that I look at it, when people talk about influencers making too much money and teachers should get paid more, it's so skewed because either way, we live in a capitalist country. And regardless of where we work, there's going to be inconsistencies and there's going to be issues, and your morals and values will be questioned at every point. And you can have a traditional job and that can still happen. For those who don't know and that probably don't understand what all goes behind the scenes for influencers, we are walking billboards for brands. But I think it's really interesting to put all the bad eggs along with everybody in that industry and suddenly we're all the same. I think that's a really lame argument, and I feel like you can't really back it up because it's just not true. There's so many creators online that are educational. There's doctors, therapists, teachers, lawyers, people helping you with your credit score, how to buy a house. Like with the internet, we have the possibility to have so much knowledge and to know the people that are spreading that knowledge. Now, if people are bitter about their favorite influencer or people that they just look up to maybe, or they just really enjoy their content, if they no longer like what this said influencer is doing, why do you still consume the content? That's the part that is such a huge disconnect for me. Personally, if I don't fuck with the content, if I don't fuck with the person, their personality, how they go about things, what they do, whatever, I don't care what they do. Around the same time that this video came up, this other influencer, Michaela, who everyone knows, the makeup girl, whatever, I've never followed her. I've never cared to, like, she's not really in, like, I'm just not aligned, right? So I don't care. Apparently she dropped a haul and it was like, I don't know how many thousands of dollars, I think it was like $250,000 in a haul. It was like purses, like designer bags and all that stuff. Do I think that's totally tone deaf and like ridiculous? Yeah. Do I think that it's kind of crazy to do that at a time like right now? Yeah. Like that would never ruin my day. That would never make me have a think piece about a haul that she made. She's a grown woman that has her own money. People support her in some way or another. I don't understand how a person like that can have so many haters but somehow be this successful. So she's got to have something that people clearly like. Then there's a lot of creators that don't have millions and millions of followers, people who really cultivate their community, people who talk to them, who they're just really good at creating like an ecosystem for them online. What I also don't like is when people shame other people that are making money. In this political climate and in this financial climate period, making money is really important, no matter where you are in life. And we all know that. So I don't know why we're alienating these people who literally got the golden ticket to probably financial freedom for their life, and we're not clapping for them. I think that's pretty stupid. And that is hater behavior. Because this person, and everyone's been saying it, like this person who made this video also apparently she had little hauls and like tagged brands, and it's like, that doesn't necessarily mean that she wanted to be an influencer of some sort. I think she'll become one of those influencers that just does hot takes all the time. It's almost like you're hating somebody who does this thing very naturally. They worked really hard for it. Now that they have an easier, softer life in your eyes, now it's not a good thing. Who do you root for? And like, I know it's happened to other people who have gotten really big over the years since TikTok, and they're really new into their fame, and it's like their own people switched up on them, and it's really disheartening. I feel like me as a creator, it's like, God forbid that I went viral and like went crazy like from day to night, and then all of my followers just decided that they hate me now because my life looks different. There are people who became influencers, had no idea that their future would be what it is now, and are able to provide for their families, are able to retire their parents, buy their family a house, give back to the community. And it's like, this person clearly was generalizing the influencer statement. But I know so many people like that. I know so many people who, me, myself, I'm able to give little luxuries to my family because of my job. You as a consumer, you have the power here. You're the one who's able to say like, no, I don't want to buy that product. I don't want to consume that. I don't like them. I'm going to block them and all the above, and decide what you want to see on your feed. You get to decide that. Anyway, all that to say, I will never not root for a person who is wanting to have a better future for themselves, for their families. That's always a lot of people's drive and fire under their ass to do this stuff. And they know how easy it can be, but not everyone can be. That's because that's just not it. Just how not everybody can be a lawyer, just how not everybody can be a doctor. There always has to be some sort of natural interest and knack for it. That's why I've always said, like, to do this job, you need to genuinely like it. You need to enjoy being in front of the camera. Stop forcing it just because you see other people having these grand opportunities. And that really breeds envy. I think if you want to have this job and you want to be an influencer and a content creator, you're already doing it naturally. Most of us who have been in this game for a long time, it was literally just a hobby. We liked sitting in front of the camera and talking to it like a diary. We liked putting on makeup in front of a camera. We liked talking to people online. We found a community online. We enjoyed it. We consumed it. Nowadays, it's like a lot of people are forcing their way into it. I think that is also how you don't retain a good community, because people can kind of see right through your bullshit. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. Hello. Okay, I definitely forgot to vlog while I worked. So now you're going to catch me editing. So I started working at 1:38. If you can see the time up there. Right. So I'm working with JCPenney for the drop with Ashley Graham. And like, look how, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck it up. So I'm really excited because this video, I'll just show you what it looks like. So I wrote, not my hand shaking, plus his fashion is not extinct. And then I did those like cool overlays where the other girl is walking at the same time the other one comes out. You know what I mean? Super cute. I'm really happy with it. It took me a smooth, probably 40 minutes to edit it correctly because I had never really done that overlay before. So anyway, I just uploaded it to my drive. So that goes to my manager. So there's going to be 3 different versions. So one is going to be the one that has no overlays. So I'm gonna write and type, rename, real, no overlays, no music, so that the brand knows, right? And then the other one, real with overlays. And then the other one will be real with overlays and music. So I haven't done the music yet. That's like the thing that I pick last. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, like sometimes I know what thing I want to use. Anyway, now I'm editing my stories. So right here, I'm kind of just like speaking to camera. I have to have lunch. So I guess it's more of a dinner. This last bit of cucumber that I have, sadly, I've been eating the same thing for 3 days. No, 2 days. And I made like 1 big piece of salmon and I was able to cut it into 3. So I'm cutting this into like little strips. So I like to make little salmon bowls. It's really yummy and like, you know, nutritious, I guess, easy to eat. Every time I say easy to eat, I always get reminded of Ratatouille. Oh, easy to cook, easy to eat. Chinese food. Gusto make Chinese food Chinesey. I think that's how I go. So sadly, it's a very tiny amount. I wish I had more, but it's all I have. And I put a little bit of sesame oil. I'm gonna do some on my rice. Oh, that was a lot of it. Sesame oil is super overpowering, I've noticed. I like it, but it's just a bit much. Little soy sauce. Also made these little onion, like fried onions. They don't have much of a crisp anymore, but they used to be crispy. Remember that you can always make things at home. We live in a society that really thrives in convenience, and I understand that. I'm trying to make myself not rely on Postmates and things like that. just because I like to cook. I love to cook. It's more about making the time for it. And I think life just moves really fast. And it's nice to slow down when you have to cook a meal. Salmon, Crispies. I'm just gonna do all of them. Enjoy how it looks because it's all gonna go in my stomach. You're literally fed. Everything's fine. I don't know why you're meowing so hard. I wanted to show you my vitamin slash supplement tings. It's not that many, but I'm already taking care of like the fiber protein aspect, and the rest is kind of just like aids for the body. So I take 2 oregano oils from this brand. This was recommended by my esthetician. It's really good for acne and it's just like an antibacterial sort of thing. So it's just good for you. If you feel like you're getting sick, this kind of helps you get over it a little bit faster. I feel like it helps me. Now, I did hear that your body kind of gets used to it. So you're not supposed to take it religiously for like too long. You kind of take it in spurts. So I would say like for like a week, then a week off, then another week, if that makes sense. Kind of like as needed. Magnesium, glycinate. This is good for your muscles and it's good to like relax. I feel like it helps me sleep deeply and actually feel relaxed while I sleep. 2 of those. I didn't take allergy medicine today, so I'm going to take one to sleep because that way I don't have to worry about taking it tomorrow. And it's supposed to last 24 hours. It doesn't always end up lasting me 24 hours. I feel like my allergies are these like monstrosities that sometimes I have to take 2 a day, but we're gonna hope for the best. I also have melatonin. I don't take this very often either because I feel like my body doesn't get tired naturally if I take it too many times consecutively. So I definitely skip when I'm feeling like my body isn't knowing when to be tired. Are you feeling talkative today? What's happening? You feeling left out? Talk to me. Well, come here. Come here. You want to be all talkative. You want to talk to the camera so bad. You want to say hello. He's such a clingy boy. He loves to be around me, but like he hates being around me, if that makes sense. You want to look and smell? And smell it all? You can smell. What is all that? He loves cups. He loves condensation. Don't freak out. I got you. Good morning. So, hi. I have my sludge breakfast. I think I showed you this already. If not, I definitely put it on my Instagram, but I make this sludge. Not very appetizing to look at, but it's actually really yummy. I really like it. I also really like thick, like weird mush consistencies, so I enjoy it. It's flaxseed, chia seed, overnight oats, protein powder, clove, nutmeg, and maple syrup for taste, and like milk, obviously, like of your choice. I just choose like almond or oat, like whatever I have on hand, and it tastes really yummy. I'm working on this little visual for Marc Jacobs fragrance. I don't typically have to make like mood boards or anything. Like I know some people do them because it helps them. I feel like that's just more work for me to do. So I don't do that. I usually have like an image in my head and I try to execute it as close to that as possible. So I save these like cute little inspo photos just from Pinterest. The idea is to go from day to night with Marc Jacobs because it's 2 perfumes. I wanted to look like, okay, here's my daytime look with like, this is what I'm wearing type thing, and do some shots at the botanical gardens. I'm so sick and tired of this damn alarm. Anyway, here's my outfit. It's so cute. Love her. shoes, a diesel bag. I have the Pat McGivillery, I think it's called. Street Grandma pants and Steve Madden jellies. Right.
Right. She's giving nautical, and I'm giving. I put this on. I was like, I look like a founding father.
Cute. No.
What?
A founding father is crazy.
Or like a paper boy.
He looks so cute. Look what I found.
I don't know if I came out in your tour vlog. Did I? You did. I did. While we like talked and like mingled and stuff. You know, but you know, this is the real deal. The real deal. Look at her. Yes, and she scared me, and I got. Is it gone? Gente Latina. Gente Latino.
I'm aware. You're so cute. That's not where you go. That's not yours. Come this way. Can you see him? Sit.
Nos gusta pronosticar ciertas zonas, unas más pronósticos. ¿Saben ustedes cuál es la cerveza favorita?